Oh, little tiny Barra. We're on the board. Yeah. Yummy. Whoa! That's my cow call.
Okay.
Oh, here they come. Whoa!
Oh, no fucking way.
I told you my cow call works. Yeah, you can do it.
Help! Oh, boy. They're running.
Off they go. Hey, oh, I'm getting towed here. How good is that? Whoa! Off you go. Right, I'm on my way down the river. I've hiked for about 1 kilometre, just keeping my eye out for anything wriggling in the grass. I'm heading towards a couple of snags. I could see a fair way down the river. I'm just hoping I can get to them somehow. And yeah, we'll see if we can wrangle a Barra, but the tide has gone out a fair way, even though this part of the river system is freshwater. It still gets pushed up and back with the tide when it connects to the salt, which is a fair way away, but it's amazing how much the tide just pushes all this fresh water up. Obviously when the tide goes out, it comes back again. I think I'm nearly there. I'll have a look down the bank and see if I can flick something in. Alright, there's my snag I was looking for. I'll just try and lob it down there. Go the slow wind. Oh, little Barra had a crack. Oh, little Barra. Yay! Hey! A little tiny one. Oh, that didn't take long. A couple of casts into the snag. Little tiny Barra. He'd be only 40 centimetres, 45. Cool. I'll chuck him back, see if we can upgrade to a little bit bigger one. Here's away. We're on the board. Yeah! Hey, shit. Oh, little fuckers. Have a little one. Oh, have a little one. Oh. Dig him up the bank. Hoi. Hey. Same as the other one here. Maybe even smaller. I probably don't want a really big one where I'm casting, and especially with this little light rod. But that was pinned perfectly in the side of the mouth, if you don't mind me saying. Just like that. Comes out, chuck him back, and grow real big. Off he goes. All right, I'm calling it. Gonna head back for some brekkie. I'm actually on the other station next door. I've trekked probably 2 k's or something from where I left the quad, and I'm gonna head back and have a cup of tea. Well, I've got a little one going on here, but yeah, just have some brekkie and a cup of tea, get my shit sorted, get back and get some jobs done. And I'm going to get into my veggie patch today as well, plant a few more, hopefully cucumbers have sprouted and germinated, so that'd be pretty good. But yeah, just give it a little bit of a tidy up and see what I can do there. But yeah, I've actually just been using these missing at sea soft plastics at the moment, and with a couple of different types of jig heads on them, and they've been working pretty good. But yeah, the little rod is doing a treat. The biggest barra I've landed so far since I've been here is 78 centimetre on this little rod, so it's quite impressive. But yeah, brekkie time and veggie patch. Well, the old veggie patch is slowly coming along, and the male plane comes in about 4 days' time, and the owner has chucked in a heap of seedlings to come up here with the male plane, so that'll give me a little bit more of a head start. But I have got a heap of seeds that have germinated, and they come along pretty good, and I've even found a fair few. We've got basil that had lasted over the wet season, but also a heap of little seeds, basil seeds, have germinated. Maybe from during the wet it dropped a heap of seeds, and I'm finding them all in the weeds, which is pretty cool. So basil seedlings, when they're tiny, look like this. Yeah, they're very distinct. They've got these 2 little leaves here and 2 little spade leaves on the side. Pretty cool. Anyway, I found these fellas within this garden bed here. I can see another one. There's another one right there, so I'll get him out. And there's another one I found as well. He's a little bit more along, so that's pretty good. I'll put him in a fresh pot, might put him down near the kitchen. And these ones here are going pretty good. And then this was the original fella. I've tipped it a couple of times, and you'll see it's starting to branch out and get a bit more thicker. And then when these get a little bit further along, you tip them as well, and it'll just get bushier and bushier. A bit like that. When that part in the middle, I'll give it a couple more days, and you pull that part out of the middle, and then it'll start to branch out like it's done there and like it's done here. And then when that grows, you tip it again, keep going. Every week or so you give it a bit of a once over once it starts getting bushy. Otherwise it'll just go to seed and will kind of stop growing ish. That's about the length of my knowledge with basil. Yeah, you can do the same with a few other plants like mint and stuff like that. Any of those sort of leafy plants, you can tip them and progress the plant to go out a little bit bigger, wider kind of deal. The pumpkins are starting to crank. They're getting pretty good. So that'll take off, I reckon, especially with this weather. And they're all going good. They're just the ones we scabbed some seeds out of an old pumpkin that was going into the chook pen, and we'll get them cranking again. And in here it doesn't seem like much, but I've planted a row of carrots, which I found a little packet of carrot seeds. See how they go. I'm always sort of 50-50 with the carrots. I've never really got it bang on, but anyway, I put 2 sticks in a line and dug a little trench, sprinkled all the carrot seeds in there, covered it all up, and we'll see what happens. And this at the moment is my tomato bed, which I germinated a few tomatoes in. You see they're going pretty good. There's 3 in there. I'll just pick the best one in the end and pull the rest out. This one here going pretty good. yeah, so a few bits and pieces going on. I've also got a pumpkin patch over the back there, which was an old pumpkin patch that apparently got mowed at the start of the year, and all the pumpkins got just mowed into the ground. So I dig a few rows there. The wallabies have been getting in there, which I don't think, for whatever reason, they're not eating me pumpkins, which is pretty good. But I'm just going to go and check that and maybe space them out a little bit. I'll take the shovel with me, space them out a little bit, because I've just got them in a couple of little rows, but they're growing great. They're going awesome. This is me pumpkin patch. And this is me couple of rows of pumpkins. And these are me other ones. Got a few cranking in here too. Yeah, as you can see, there's heaps of weeds all around up here. So I'm gonna transplant a couple of these into other areas around here and make like little mounds there for them. And so hopefully put them up around the place. Should be pretty good. Yeah, well, I've spaced a few of them out. I've got some over the back corner, around the back there, some around here where they get most of the sun, and left a couple in the middle with some rows. Don't mind a bit of old roasted pumpkin these days. I used to hate pumpkin when I was younger, or even up till maybe my 30s or something. Never really a fan of pumpkin, but don't mind the old roast pumpkin these days. It's pretty good. Anyway, that's gardening for the morning, and the Savo, not too sure what I got on. I've got to do a service on the air compressor and shift a few more sprinklers around, and won't really do any mowing till maybe the weekend or so. Cool, the old veggie patch has come along pretty good, and hopefully when this mail plane comes in with some seedlings, we'll be cranking. This morning I'm painting gates. I've got a bit of a bag of tricks here, some wire wheels on grinders and drills, as well as obviously paint and all that sort of crap. And just going to touch up these gates that they built end of last year, I think, just before the wet. And though the cattle rails galvanised, the other bits are not, and they just want to touch them up, give them a bit of a wire buff. And then I've got this paint that's like a primer and paint and that all in one, so we'll do them. But the sun is over there, hasn't come up yet. I decided I'd get going a bit earlier and get majority of it done, so I can get at least one coat done on this set of gates before it gets too hot today. It's going to be pretty warm today, pretty warm tomorrow, then starts to cool down a little bit. So I'm just trying to get a bit of a head start. Do these set, and there's another set over there, and then all the parts on the side there and over the end there. Not too sure how long it will take me, and I'm thinking I might whip back and grab the whippersnipper just so I can get some of this grass off around the base. A bit easier than trying to pull it out by hand, but I'll give it a go, see what happens. Yeah, looks pretty good. Should be a good thing. Well, I've prepped from sort of that gate all the way along to that post there. Buffed it all back, so now a bit of paint mixing. It's just white, but it's like a two coat sort of thing. Yeah, the sun's up and it's starting to warm up pretty quick, so I'll mix some paint, just a little bit to start with, see how long and how far that goes. And the reason I stopped there, because I've only got the 2 batteries for the grinder, and the grinder seems to be working way better than the drill. So it's good to start something early in the morning and get it sort of done with, and then you can do bits and bobs around the house later on when it's in the heat of the day. Cool, mix paint and paint. Fancy. Well, that's it for this morning. I'm going to call it. I've done the 1 coat on this section. Ran out of batteries to buff the rest, but it's about 9:30 now. It's getting a bit warm, so I'm not going to start buffing and making sparks and shit everywhere. Cool. Well, I'm going to go have some brekkie because I skipped brekkie this morning. Got out here early and yeah, I'm hungry. Oh, this way. Oh, yeah. Yummy. Just put about that much in. Just a little taste. You want to taste? You sure?
Kind of just tastes like really gross golden syrup. It's really strong.
Yeah, it's weird tasting. Not good. Where's all the cows at? Well, that's my cow call.
Okay.
Oh! I'll be around somewhere.
They'll come running, you'll fucking be like,
Yeah,
fuck!
shit. Yeah, the Savo, we're chucking out some molasses, which is similar to like a lick and stuff. I'm not too sure exactly what's in this stuff, but it's like sugary, sweet, sticky, and sort of attracts them and brings them to one spot and gives them a few nutrients. There's all sorts of bits and pieces in here. So yeah, we're just putting them close because this is I think close to where they're going to muster. Oh, fucking ants. In the next month or so. So they're sort of just bringing them into this area and keeping them close to this stuff because out past here is fairly thick scrub. So it's just, everyone's got a bit of a oh, here they come. Whoa!
Oh, no fucking way.
I told you me cow call works. Whoa! Hey! Whoa!
Oh, they literally are all coming.
Yeah, it works, I told you. It's me call. It's me call to the cows.
I don't know if we should stay here.
Nah, they're just happy to see me. Whoa! Hey up! See? You thought I was joking, didn't you?
You thought you were joking, don't you?
Yeah, I know. Anyway, we're going to get out of the way and let them have a bit of a drink. They only really have like a little bit of a lick of it and then they're sort of done. It's like crack to them. It's like crack. Cow crack. Kells, mate. Hey, big buddy. What are you doing? He's coming. He's coming.
I don't know where my other 40% is, Goggins. It ain't there.
Whoop! Whoop!
Sorry about that.
Yeah, go that. Yeah, that's it.
I can close it, I just can't open it.
Lovely. Whoop! Whoop!
Don't be greedy, you can share with the girls.
Old mate's blocking the path. Either side is a creek full of crocodiles. So they've got no choice but to go through old mate. Whoa! Whoop! Hey! Here they come. All coming through here. Alright, sweet, we got a couple more to do. I've just got to find them. We haven't driven around this station that much. But it's pretty much this paddock, I think it just goes around in a big circle. we'll see how we go. There's still heaps of water around. That creek back there is drying up pretty quick. There's a couple of sort of marshy areas up this way. We'll see if we can get through them. If not, we're not. Yeah, we're not going to. Oh, this is as far as you've been. Yeah, we're not going to push it too far. Sweet. We'll continue on. Yeah, you can do it. Now you got to give the cow call.
Help!
Maybe it doesn't work for you.
Maybe not so much for me.
Yeah. Sweet.
Help!
I can hear him out there somewhere.
Oh, boy! They're running. Hi, ladies.
Want some juice?
What up?
Oh, you got a big belly. Pigs. Look at that. They're just standing there. Oh, off they go. Hey, If you can run out there and chase one down, you can
I
keep
can have
it.
one?
Yep, go. Yeah, you can obviously tell that the pigs don't get really shot at out here. What they do, lots of people must miss. They don't really care about humans too much. That's about the 10th, 15th time in a couple of weeks we've been here that I've able to get within stone's throw, literally distance from them, which doesn't happen at most places that I've been to. Yeah, well that was lick run. Or lick molasses, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's about it. A few pigs hanging around and check on the cattle, and that's about
That's our day.
we're done for the day. Bit of mowing, bit of gardening. Kel did a heap of cleaning, and yeah. Cheers. Yeah, the rod I'm using is my old CG3 Samurai Blank. Yeah, just rolled in a little Nasky 2500 reel. The Savo, I'm going to use this old soft plastic that had been battened over the last few days, but it's still holding in there. I might change that leader there because that looks a bit hairy going. And these are just from Missing at Sea. Yeah, before I came up here, I didn't have a whole lot of Barra lures and rigs and bits and pieces, and I wanted to do a bit more with the old soft plastic, so I bought a bundle pack from Missing at Sea, which seemed to be pretty good. They got a whole range, like it's like the Barra bundle pack. It's like $150 or something like that, $170. But yeah, it comes with a whole heap of soft plastics, ranges, and their pick of the colours and stuff. Used a few last week, and yeah, had good results on a bit of everything. So it's pretty good. I haven't really used any hard bodies, only the first day for a little bit, but anyway, we'll I'll chuck some more leader on this, cut that old bit off, chuck some new stuff on, and see how we go. Yeah, it's probably a bit stupid using such light gear, but I know once I get sort of into the 80s, if I hook up on one of them, it'll all just be a little bit of luck, I think, and have to hopefully tire it out before it hits a snag, because it'll be game over. Oh, there's a Barra, right next to that log there. He just turned over, he's all silver. Oh no. Oh, yep. Woohoo! Oh, I'm getting towed here. Oh no. Oh yeah. Woo! Smash that. There was another big one right here. They gas out pretty quick, the old Barra. Oh. He's not jumping too much. Oh yeah, he's nice. That's a beauty. Oh yeah! Woo! He's a bit of a beast. I forgot me brag mat. I've got me pliers and a bit of line. I'm going to take a measurement. He might be in the 80s, eh? New PB for the... Right, there. I'll keep that bit. I'll let you know on the screen how big. How good is that? Oh, old mate custom rod, I reckon he's in the 80s. That's wicked. You don't want to keep them when they get this big anyway. They turn female and they breed. So he's biting down, she's biting down. Gets out, single hook. Woo, stoked. We'll get her back in the water. Get it going again. Wait, bites down a bit. Off you go. Nice. Oh man, that's awesome. Oh, I think that's the PB for me rod. It's pretty good. Pretty happy when you build your own fishing rods and they just excel. Yeah, I'm just catch and releasing. We ate a heap of Barra last week and I think it's chops for dinner tonight maybe. So yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, I'm going to call it one and done sort of deal. Anyway, just to rub it in, it's a Monday. Cheers. My PB barramundi ever is 84, 85, can't remember. If I get over 85 eventually, that's PB. Anyway, I'm going to load this rod and get back to camp. Yeah, and if you want one of these BB neck scarves, we have them on our website, www.oldmateadventures.au. All the proceeds go to charity, go to the McGrath Foundation through our little side charity of Pink Ribbon Fishin. We've got two different varieties available. This one's more of a neck, does more of a neck scarf where you can pull it right up and do the whole lot if you want. Kel wears it as a sort of headband as well. And we've also got a fishing one, which I use the normal neck one for everyday stuff. Lawn mowing, gardening, whatever. It sort of just does my neck mostly. And then when I want to keep it off my ears, I just sort of pull it up over my head like that and put my hat on like that. Boom. UPF 50 plus, I think, and the fishing ones are the same, but they've got a breathable air holes through the mouthpiece. But yeah, check them out on our website. Money goes to charity. Well, everything helps, you know, every little bit. Cheers. What's that song? Queen?
Huh?
Isn't there a Queen song when he does it?
Hey-oh. No, I don't think is it Queen?
Yeah.
I wanna go.
Nah.
That's not.
No, that's not.
Beetlejuice.
No, he does that. Yeah, he does that. You know.
Oh yeah, that's just part of his concert, isn't it?
I don't know.